So as y'all can see, we upstairs on our 2-flat apartment building that we got on the west side. We purchased this property for about $30,000, and we are going to list it on the market for about $500,000. Right now, we pretty much taking off the top because we have to put a dormer up here. So we taking off the top peak. We taking off that top peak right there, and we're gonna put a dormer up, so it's gonna be a full. It's gonna be like a full box up top. It's not gonna have this peak. We're gonna keep the probably peak in the front just because it's bricked up. We just did a property similar to this, so it's gonna turn out pretty good. But the guys just working right now, as y'all can see. And I've been hearing a lot of talks about, is real estate a scam? I don't believe real estate is a scam. I just feel like a lot of people are uneducated about the different strategies that work in a market, right? Because if you rent the properties and you cash flowing about $100 to $200, per month, that's necessarily not going to help you. But that might not be the best opportunity for you to be doing rentals. Maybe you can do rehabs. Maybe you can do new construction. So these are things that you need to look out for, is just studying your market and then also finding a good deal. That's very, very important, is finding a good deal and studying your market, your city and state, because everybody's different. Like, Chicago is completely different from Philadelphia, and these other places. The material that we use is so much expensive here in Chicago because of the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. So we have to use a lot of conduit and copper, and PVC and different things like that. Where in Philadelphia they can use PEX and plastic when it comes to the for the electrical and different things like that. So wait. Let me introduce myself. My name is 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞 Jr. I'm a social impact real estate developer and a 7-figure entrepreneur. In the last few years, I've been able to scale my real estate portfolio to over 30 rental properties valued at over $6 million in just a few short years, all by leveraging credit. I've started a community, and I want to invite you to, for less than $2 a day. All you have to do is text the word group to the number below, and I'll send over the details for you. If you find yourself struggling with removing late payments, collection, charge-off, bankruptcies, and different things like that, or you find yourself having difficulty getting approved for funding, let me work with you so that we can help you reach your desired results. So other than that, I don't want to hold you up. I want you to get back to the video, and I look forward to working with you in the near future. So you just got to understand also, just purchasing something that is, all cash and outright, that's not, ideal when it comes to being in the Chicago market. Like, we got a 3-unit apartment building not too far from where I'm at now, in the Lawndale community. But we got a 3-unit that, the third floor rents out for $2,300, the second floor rents out for $2,250, the first floor $2,150, and the basement $2,000. So it's bringing over $8,700 a month gross in rent. And the mortgage is only about $4,000. And if you add about $700 for, the water bill, and the public lights and things like that, it's still netting over $4,000 every single month. And that's just one property that we own, right? We own over 30 rental properties, so you just got to find what works for you. And what I did learn along my journey of, trying to be profitable in real estate, that it's going to require more than one strategy. So we just did rentals for a long time, and you're not going to make your first 6 figures doing rentals. You are going to want to incorporate doing fix and flip properties along that journey. So just in case you need to cover reserves, you need to cover vacancies, and just to be ready when it comes to different opportunities your way, right? As far as purchasing new real estate. What I will say is business credit funding has helped me tremendously. So I highly recommend all my investors out there that you get educated about business credit funding, because it is going to help you in this game. What are some requirements that you need to access business credit funding? Get a pen and a piece of paper and write this down. You want to make sure that that you're not focusing on those NAV and those net 30 accounts and those vendor accounts, because it is not going to help you get access to the funding you need unless your business is making millions of dollars, right? So I've seen And I've got access to business credit funding the most by using a method called PG funding. And that's when you use your good personal credit score and you pair that with your LLC and you go to the bank and you get access to business credit funding. I'm gonna show y'all one of my cards right now. Give me a moment. Right. So this specific card that I got right now, this is a Chase Inc. It's a business unlimited card with Chase, and they gave me $50,000 on the business side, but they only gave me that because how well my personal credit was, right? So what are some requirements that you need to access $50,000 or more business credit funded? Your personal credit report needs to be over 700. You need to have no collections, no derogatory remarks, right? No late payments in the last 24 months, no negatives whatsoever. You want to have less than 3 inquiries per bureau. So TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, make sure you have less than 3 inquiries because the bank's going to look at you as a liability if they see you with all those inquiries. So even if you're trying to go buy a car, don't go to the dealership because they're going to give you 5 to 10 inquiries. What you need to do is go to a credit union. You ain't going to put no money down. You're going to get the lowest rate, and they're going to run your credit one time. And sometimes they give you a car loan and a credit card loan from a credit union, so take advantage of that. Also, keep your utilization under 20% before you go and apply for business credit funding. If your credit utilization is over 30%, it's going to tank your score on the personal side, and you're not going to be able to get access for funding. If you're using credit cards, pay them down every single week. That's the best way that you can go about keeping your utilization down. You want to make sure that it's under 20%. So if you got a credit card that's $20,000, let's say $10,000, keep your limits, your balance under $2,000. That's what's going to help you get access to the bag. And so far, using PG funding, I've been able to secure over $900,000 in business credit funding, which I'm going to break down on my channel, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, right? And then you also need at least 5 to 7 primary accounts. They can be credit builders, it can be an auto loan, it could be a mortgage, a personal loan, but here are some that you can put on your credit report to help strengthen your credit report. You can get like Self-Lender, Kickoff, Meet Ava, Credit Strong, Kovo Credit. You can get a secure credit card, rent reporters or rental karma. That's when you report your rent to your credit report. That's super important, and that's how I got access to that $50,000 credit card because I ran that play. And then you also can do what's called a pledge loan with a credit union. Say you with Navy Federal, you got $1,000 in a savings account. Well, what you can do is you can ask them for a pledge loan. They'll lock the $1,000 in your savings account and they'll loan it back to you. When they loan it back to you, in 48 hours, you want to pay off 90% because in 7 to 14 days, when they loan it back, they're going to report it to your credit report. And it can go up to 30 days. When they report it to your credit report, now you have a 90% paid off loan, installment loan on your personal credit report. So that's super important that you get those credit builders. And the number one thing you need on your personal credit report, you need at least 2 personal credit cards. 2 personal credit cards. I don't care if it's Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. You need to have them for at least 8 to 12 months on your personal credit report, and the limits need to be over $3,000 each. These lenders, 90% of these lenders look at your personal credit report before they allow you to access business credit funding, and they want to see how well you manage your personal credit before they give you access to business credit funding. So y'all make sure y'all write all that stuff down, or you can click the link below, and I can hold your hand and help you one-on-one, step-by-step, build your profile out so you can secure funding, right? Because it helped me tremendously in my real estate portfolio, and especially along in this rehab that we're working on now, which is going to be about $350,000 just to rehab this. So this is a full gut rehab. So y'all can see, that's my uncle over there, LaShawn. What's going on? We up in here working right now. They demoing the roof right now. Yeah, so I'm just showing y'all a little insight. Drop any questions that y'all have below. Any questions that y'all have in regards to this process. And we got this property from the land bank. They pretty much allow investors to buy properties, cheap, I would say, versus compared to everybody else up in the market. Like this property on the market could have costed easily $100,000, $150,000, but we got it for $30,000. So I do want to thank the Cook County Land Bank. And you know, just let people know that, hey, get educated about the land banks in your area because it can be beneficial to building a real estate portfolio. But be sure to like this video, share this out, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. And I will see y'all on the next one.